I saw this video. It was tweeted today. It's by a gentleman who you'll see in the video, and it was taken on January 31st in 2014 in St. Paul. The man says he was walking through a skyway in St. Paul. Minneapolis and St. Paul in the winter, they have all these skyways that connect buildings because it's so freaking cold there. His cell phone was then confiscated. I watched this video this morning. I saw somebody I was following shared it. I could only watch it for a minute or two. It was so disturbing and so upsetting and so, it's such a good
the problem we have
example.
Right now.
It so exemplifies the problem that we have, both with policing and identifying someone by color and assuming guilt or that they're up to some sort of no good. Watch it. Watch it and share it. And I don't. Well, I guess we'll have it in the clip so you can share it that way. So, but it was on Twitter today and it was tweeted by someone who's a responsible tweeter too.
So what's your business with me right now?
I want to find out who you are and what the problem was back
There is no
then.
problem. That's the thing.
So talk to me, let me know
And
who
let you
are,
know.
You can be on your way.
Why do I have to let you know who I am? Who I am isn't
because
the problem.
that's what police do when they get called.
Well, I don't have to let
identify
you.
people.
Well, I know my rights. First off. Secondly,
Okay.
I don't have to let you know who I am if I haven't broken any laws. First off, that's a public area, and if there's no sign that doesn't say this is a private area, you can't sit here. No one can tell me I can't sit there. If that's the case, then I can't sit here.
The problem was.
There is no. The problem is I'm black. That's the problem. No, it really is, because I didn't do anything wrong. What's going on, brother?
What's going on?
I gotta go get my kids. No. Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me.
You're gonna go to jail then.
No, wait.
You're gonna go to jail.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
Hold on.
Can you
Hold on.
please?
I'm not
no,
here-
no, come on, brother.
Hold on, I'm
please.
not here to
I didn't-
argue. I'm
Can
not
you
your
please?
brother.
This is assault. Can you
Hold on.
please?
I'm not here to
doing
argue with
anything
you.
wrong, sir.
Put your hands behind your back.
I don't. No, can you please
Put
not
your hands
do
behind
this?
your back.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Put your hands behind your back.
Come on, really? I gotta go get my kids.
Put
at
your
10.
hands behind your back, otherwise it's gonna get ugly.
What do you need from me?
I told you.
Can
I
you-
want
can
to
you have
stop
him
to
let me
you
go?
and
I done told-
identify
can you-
you so
I done
we can
told
settle
her
what
everything.
happened.
I haven't done
I've
anything
told
wrong.
you. I told you what I wanted initially.
And that- I
so we
was
could
talking-
settle all
Put your hands
this.
behind your back.
You started to.
Right now, I haven't done anything
get
wrong.
tased.
Please, no, don't do this. Please,
Put your hands behind your back. Go with the program. Put your hands behind your back. Get it out.
Can somebody help me? That's my kids right there. My kids are right there.
Yeah, put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back. Don't choke me. I have asthma, sir.
Well, you're gonna get
I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything.
get tased.
I'm doing. Ow! Get down! Get down! Get down! Get down! I'm not doing anything. Stop, please. Someone help me. Someone please help me. Please help me. Please help me. Can someone please help me? I haven't done anything wrong. Can someone please help me? Really?
help you.
I haven't done anything wrong.
That's hard to watch.
It's hard to watch, and it's important to watch though, because for any type of change to happen, you have to watch all of this. You have to see the dogs in 1963 in Kelly Ingram Park in Birmingham and be appalled by it. You have to see John Lewis getting struck over the head on the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma, Alabama, and be appalled by it to see that there needs to be change someplace. Yep. So you have to watch these videos and see that it is a reality, that this man apparently was seated waiting, killing time
alone,
as anyone who has a kid has done. I'm always late to pick my kid up, but most people kill a few minutes before they get there, and just standing alone there on a cold, St. Paul January day, and then he was going to walk down the hall and pick his kids up as New Horizons. Then he sees the officer that he was presumably speaking with earlier, and he said, "How are you, brother?" And he said, "I'm not here to argue, and I'm not your brother."
Yeah.
I mean, the police used to be like when we were kids and you wanted to be a cop, it was because there was a beat cop in the neighborhood, and people knew the cops, and then they all moved into cars, and then now they're in tanks.
Yeah.
So the whole distancing and militarization of the police has and again, I have nothing against individual policemen that I know and have met, and I think that they're like in any profession, they're mostly noble. But when you see this, it shows you that there's a huge problem, and it's not. And like you said, John, about something else, like there's cell phone video of everything all the time. So we're just seeing one here. This is not the only time this has happened.
Yeah, and just before you type the comments like, oh, look, they cut stuff out. Yes, the video is much longer. However, you can watch the entire thing. The guy was insanely rational and level-headed to a fault. was not raising his voice. He was just saying, I know my rights. I wasn't doing anything. And in that situation, like if you're the sort of person that looks at him and says he deserves it, as so many people that watch our videos apparently do, what would you have done in that situation? There apparently is nothing you can do once the cops approach you to not be locked up, to not be handcuffed and dragged away. All he was saying was, I wasn't doing anything. I'm here for a good reason. My kids are right there. You can see my kids are there. I'm picking them up. What the fuck are you supposed to do at that point? And we know what happened.
And it is a black. I mean, he did say, "You're picking on me because I'm black," and that's not a quote. He
Yeah,
said
someone
somebody
there called the police and said, "There's a black guy
sitting here," or "There's somebody. Well, who's that guy? I don't know who that guy is." That wouldn't have happened to me. If I'm sitting reading or whatever, waiting to pick my son up. Nobody's going to come over to me and wonder, I mean, maybe the beard, but truthfully, and so that's an experience. It's a way that a huge segment of the people that you share this world with live every day, and this is you're seeing it in St. Paul, Minnesota. It's happening everywhere, and it's bad policing.
Yeah, so this is happening. This is why we show it. This is why it frequently shows up on a program, is because most people, thankfully, don't have to deal with this, but it does happen every day. And then you go on Fox News and you see Bill O'Reilly saying with the sidebar, Talking Points memo does not believe in white privilege. There's no difference between how people of different races are treated in this country. Can he watch that video? Like, I want to sit him down and see him watch the video and see what he says in response to it. Yeah. Well, clearly he was there to kidnap someone's kids, or clearly he had just robbed somebody. He's no angel. He's probably listened to rap in the past. How would he respond to the situation? Bill O'Reilly, if that was you being dragged away, what would you have told the police to stop from being arrested, to stop your kids from being stuck there with no one to pick them up? What would you have done?
And we need cops to look at that person and say, yeah, you are my brother, not...
That would be a nice change.